Hey, what's up, people? My name is Malcolm, and you guys probably have been waiting for a video on this channel and never. So I just decided to do one now. I couldn't help but realize that honestly, I'm really not a happy person, and I've tried my best to be happy. Don't get me wrong. I love writing. I love making people laugh, and I love playing music. Those are my passions. I love doing them. But to be happy is a totally different concept. Alright? There are people who are super happy, and then there are people who pretend to be happy, and then there's like people who are like, hey, I'm happy, but they're totally lying. I fall into that category. Because look, I am not a happy person. I've tried constantly to be happy. This is where my brain goes, where people become stupid and they say dumb things like, oh, anybody can be happy, or oh, anybody can do this. All you gotta do is think it. Yeah, and then this is what throws me off. This is like the same people who say, oh, you'll find somebody eventually, and they're kissing their boyfriend. That's what girls say, because they'll be like, oh, you'll find somebody eventually, and then they turn to their left, and then they make out with their boyfriend while you're still sitting there eating the turkey sandwich. It's the same thing when people tell you to be happy. It's like, oh, I'll be happy, and there's something in their life that's making them happy. And as soon as that shit disappears, they're in the same boat as you. They're like, oh, I'm still happy. I'm still happy. I'm still cheerful. They come home, and they just burst out crying like, life sucks. That's not me. I don't burst out crying because I'm a man. But you need to understand that I am almost like that. I can literally hang out with my friends and be the happiest guy ever, making so many jokes, and trust me, my friends know I can make a joke out of just about anything. And then I would come home and I would be like, yeah, sit in my room, listen to Pandora, and just not feel great. Even though I was with my friends just a few seconds ago, and yeah, I had some good times, I just come home and I just don't want to be happy anymore. I'm just like, I'm home. There's nothing for me to look forward to anymore. And a lot of people say, oh, you should just, it's a mentality, it's a thing. No, it's not. It's just, you do have to think happy, but something else has to make you happy. And it sucks even more because even when I'm not happy, my mom's just like, oh, pray to God. Like, I haven't done that. And you're like, okay, when is this gonna happen? It seems like every time you bring God into anything, he just seems like it. So, I've just given up on trying to find a girlfriend after, I've prayed to God. I've been a nice guy. I've hoped karma has passed me over. And there's a whole bunch of other things that I've done. And I'm just like, okay, when is my time to shine? Hasn't happened. Even though the universe is like really being a tease, because he'll throw people at you. They'll throw people at you, like God will be like, hey, look, she's perfect. And he throws it, and you're like, yeah. And you're like, you're going to catch this ball. That's how I would assume that's how it goes. When you get that perfect person, it's like God throwing you the perfect throw. And you're like, yeah, I can catch it. And you completely miss it. And then you try to pick it up from the ground. And you look like an idiot because everybody knows when you miss that fly ball that could have saved the game. And you got to pick it up. It's the pickup of shame. You got to pick it up and just throw it to whoever base. And they already scored. And you're like, damn it. Fuck, I could have been a superstar. And that's how I felt when I would meet these girls. I would be like, oh, I got the ball. What happened? What happened? I was supposed, and then 500 people say, you should have jumped. And I'm like, I wish I did. No one told me I could jump and catch the ball. And so that's how I felt. And you're like, shit, this is fucked up. It really is. And now we're like all good friends and stuff. But I'm still like, I almost had it. Kind of. And I dropped it. And then I tried to pick it up and still be the hero. It's not how life works. The universe wants you to be like nonchalant in the outfield, just chilling, just, oh, I see a butterfly. It's a pretty butterfly. And you have your mitten out, and the ball's hit, and you're just like, oh, that butterfly. Hey, there's a lot of people in the stadium. Ball falls into your hand. That's basically how they want you to do it. But that's not how you play baseball. I know, I used to play it. You're always constantly looking at the ball. You're always constantly... And there's some people who are so good at baseball, they can just catch it. No problem. Just pow! It's going. And then you got that one guy who does everything perfect and catches it. And he's like, that was rocket. That was easy. It was like, what? What's the easiest thing I can possibly do? That's like putting on a pair of sandals. And you're like, yeah, it was. And then the same thing happens to you, and you're like, I got it, and it misses, and you're just looking there like everybody's getting mad at you because you messed up, and you're just like, I don't know what I did wrong, but apparently I did something wrong. And that's what happens, when you get the perfect girl who comes into your life. Well, for me anyway, that's what happened to me. Like, I can honestly say there was about a good 4 girls, 5 girls, 6 girls, 5 girls. There's 5 girls that I was literally like, I wanted to date them really badly. And at the time, it was like watching just each wall. It was like watching a Titan attack the wall. Like a giant Titan just showed up and kicked the wall. That's basically how it looked. It was like one wall fell, and then another wall fell, and each time one fell, I was like, we're fucked. These Titans are gonna kill everybody. And I was like, no, that's not how I didn't want that. So you usually just keep going and going, and you're just like, I want to quit. So I've quit on looking for a love life. And now I'm also really unhappy about that too, because I really do want a girlfriend. It seems like I should be a guy with a girlfriend. I'm really nice, I'm really sweet, but apparently, like I said, I'm not supposed to be looking for it. Apparently, like I'm supposed to be off guard all the time. Yeah, try being off guard in prison. All the time. Just I'm walking to my cell. Nothing's gonna stab, shank, whatever you want to call it. And you fall to the ground and you're just bleeding. That's basically what the universe wants you to do. They're like, oh, trust me. It's coming. And then every time people say, oh, you're gonna be in a relationship soon, you're just like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, no, this is nothing. People are like, oh, you should just wait. You ever notice the people who say you should just wait are the same people in a happy relationship? And it's even more fucked up when you get in a relationship and they're not, and they're doing the same thing you were doing, and you tell them the same thing, and they get mad at you just like you got mad at them. Yeah, it always happens. It's a cycle. And I know it's a cycle. Like, you see them, they're just like, hey, oh man, don't worry, man, you're gonna be in a happy relationship. Hey babe, what's up? And you're in a happy relationship and he flips, and you're just like, hey man, don't worry. You're gonna be back on your feet, man, no problem. Anytime you about to be back on your feet. And then your girlfriend shows up, sits right next to you, and you're like, hey babe, what's up? And you're just like, you have the right to be mad. Because it happened to you, you just repeated what he said, and it's a cycle. It's like a circle. It's like a circle. Just keeps going like that. But yeah, so I should stop this video now. It's going on like 9 minutes. I would really like to say thank you for watching this. This was my kind of rant video of me not being happy and me not trying to look for a relationship. But that's basically how it goes down. So like always, like and subscribe. I talk too damn much, I know. But you're still gonna love me anyway, right? Right? Well, like I say always, peace.